Hello everybody, Thorgal here, and welcome back to Block for Block on EnderIO. Last time I set out on the search for the end portal, and I did find it. I had to get 2 more ender pearls altogether. It took me 4. The 4th one I still have to find, and it was very far away, I have to say. And you guys see I had to travel quite a distance, all the way to over here. And then I made a nether portal there and connected it, just a little path in the nether, so I know how to find it again. But I need altogether 8 eyes of ender before I can actually open the end portal, right? And here's that eye of ender, and I also got 2 enderman soul vials and 2 villager soul vials that we need for other things today. These also have a really good trade when I need emeralds. Oh my goodness. Alright. Hey, get back in here. He's too close to the farm. He's gonna run over there and start harvesting. Let's put it over here real quick. Don't you move. Alright, so that I get some wheat, potatoes and carrots. And the other one is almost identical to this one. So, when we need some emeralds, I can also trade with these guys. But today, I've been actually playing a lot on this world, guys, because it was very grindy. I had to do a lot of crafting, a lot of farming and so on. I upgraded one of our solar panels to the photovoltaic cell over here, and I added one over there because I didn't want to keep putting charcoal in there. And today I wanted to get started on upping our power production a little bit, right? So the first thing I wanted to do is see how efficient it is to make a tree farm and then possibly, use charcoal. Because I want to test all the different things from EnderIO. And I set up a little bit of an automation over here that I wanted to explain to you guys real quick how it works. The power comes over here, obviously, for this farming station. It goes underground here and feeds this. I also ran a redstone conduit with a lever right there over to this, so I can turn it off and on from over here instead of having to come in there and turn it off or something, right? And then right here's an input chest on the blue channel. You guys see that I set this to blue. In case you're not familiar, you can just change the color here. So this blue will only talk to the blue. Oh, of course I didn't get the block. Can I get to it with shift left click? Yes, right there, blue insert. And extracting, I2 on red as always, okay? So if anything is in here, it's gonna be extracted, and that one goes over this way. So when I need access to put into here, I can put them in here, the same as bone meal. I tried it. And we'll do a test here in a second to show you guys that this is actually not something that you can sustain until like you have stupid amount of power. And right here it comes out green to there, to this chest, and to this chest. And on these I added filters. There's a filter right there, and I say only wood is allowed to go in this chest, and I emptied it. Then over here on the green I have a filter with apples, and over here I filter with saplings. Well, because we don't have any other storage abilities, right? I did not want to add any mods like storage drawers or anything. I wanted to keep it pure EnderIO if possible. I had to come up with a little bit of a redstone contraption here, okay? So what I did is here, there is a lever next to it, and I powered this redstone signal, which sets it to 15. If you check on the bottom right, you see power 15. And it goes into a comparator. So now, if well, there's nothing in here, but there's something in there. If this chest is full, then the comparator will read 15, compared to this 15, and then give a redstone off to this conduit right here, which then goes back to this one, and it powers the brown channel here. You guys see that? It's set to active with signal. So it will not suck out of this chest until it gets a redstone signal here. And the same over on this side. Okay? And then these items go over into this dropper. And I simply set up a little clock right here, or a trigger, to spit it out underneath itself into a, let's come down here, cactus. So that's my way of getting rid of excess saplings and apples, right? Once the wood chest is full, well, I just don't suck out any more from here, right? I mean, if I'm full on wood, then I'm doing it right. So, let me just show you guys this here real quick, how it works. Actually, I don't even need that many. Let's just put 10 dirt in here. And if I turn this off, it will instantly get a redstone signal. Okay, I cannot figure out why this doesn't work. So I'm gonna replace this here a little bit. I need 2 more. Right there, and we're just gonna put 2 repeaters. And come down like this. We're gonna disable the top because I don't think it can read from the top. So now this should definitely be getting a signal. So let's put this back in here. There we go. So it was just not a strong signal. And you guys see it actually pumps out everything. And as you can see down here, it just, well, you saw it a little bit. And it's just dropping the items on the cactus and they get destroyed. I don't care about the dirt. I have so much of it. So now it works. Apparently this needed a stronger signal than 1. I tried everything with strong signal and whatnot. But anyways, now it works. So if we have, of course, I want to turn this back on. I only want this to be going when I actually get full. So I have a little bit of extra saplings and the apples the same way. So, but now let's go to, this is not viable. This is not a thing that is sustainable, guys. It is actually pretty nuts how expensive this is to run, okay? Number 1 is the axe cost. There is 1 stone axe here and there's 9 more here. So we have altogether 10. And now, right now, you guys see this is not a lot of wood. This is just a couple of oak trees right there. And I can take this down with probably 2.5 stone axes if I vein mine it. Okay? I can take this whole thing down. The other thing I also wanted to do, I forgot, is I wanted to turn off the power right here. So I'm going to remove this power conduit. I think this is power. Yes. So we can actually also get how much power does it use to chop this down, okay? So there's 1 million RF stored in here, and we have 10 axes. So now when I turn this on, it's gonna go poof. It's just gonna go away. Okay, so it's all done. Turn it back off so it doesn't use any more power. So it used 1 million power to take this down, and there's half an axe left here and 2. So that took, what is that? 7.5 axes to take this down, and 1 million micro infinity as power. That is not doable, guys. I mean, it's nice. Yeah, we got a little bit of wood here, a little bit over 3 stacks, but this is too expensive, in my opinion. You guys let me know what you think about this, but I think it's pretty crazy. I'm gonna leave it here for now. Let me go like this so it replants all the saplings real quick, and then I turn it off so it can grow and so on and whatnot, and then maybe I'll harvest it every once in a while. But anyways, I think this is pretty crazy if you think about it, right? So this is definitely not something. We cannot make a charcoal power because 1 million power plus I need to turn this into charcoal now, which means I need more power, right? It's pretty crazy. So I wanted to play around with the next power setup now, and that is the combustion generator, right? But the combustion generator I would like to upgrade to the enhanced combustion generator once we used it. And in order to do that, I am going to need this right here. I need more ender pearls, right? So I figured we should probably make ourselves a powered spawner. Powered spawner right there. Right, so we can spawn Enderman, because this is something we're gonna need. Otherwise, I cannot open the end either, and I don't want to spend, you know, who knows how many nights out in a desert or something trying to get Endermen to come to me and kill them. So we're gonna have to use the spawner, right? Why is there a zombie marked right here? There's gotta be something hollow underneath me. But anyway, but in order to make the powered spawner, we need a C-Logic controller, right? Which you make in a slice and splice. And the slice and splice we make like that with a soul machine chassis, okay? And the soul machine chassis you make with a simple machine casing and a 2-dent power coating, which requires organic brown dye, which we need the stuff for here. Actually, oh, check it out. I thought that you make this with eggs. That's why I got the eggs on me. Okay, hold on a second. Organic brown dye. Organic brown dye. Well, this is a loop. Okay, but anyway, so we need twigs. What is this? A mushroom stew. That's much better than slime balls. I'm trying to avoid using slime balls because our slime farm underneath is really bad. So we can just make a mushroom. Do I have both types of mushrooms? I do. Okay. So let's go ahead and grow some big mushrooms real quick. I do have a water source over here. Okay, so we're gonna grow one right there. And if I'm not mistaken, that should still work. That's an old vanilla trick. Let's just grow them both right here. So because I have, right here, I cannot plant the mushroom. I'm right-clicking, right? Because it's too bright. But there's a trick that when you place it in water, you can grow it. It takes it. Wow, it's this loud. Let me see if there's any bone meal. No bone meal. Okay, and I definitely don't have a lot of bones, so I'm gonna run these guys through. This is the smelter. I'm gonna run these through the sag mill here real quick to get extra bone meal, because you get 6 instead of 4. Let's just wait for 12. Hopefully that's enough. And this way... Hey, what happened there? Apparently it does pop out after a while. There we go. Alright, let's make ourselves a little bit of mushroom stew here. And put the rest of this stuff away. And so I don't need the eggs either. Put that in here. Okay, good. And I believe these things right here, the dead bush, we put into the sag mill. And that's going to make us... nothing? What? Okay. It says in this... Oh, there's only a 20% chance. Wow. Okay. Well, that sucks. Hopefully we get some. I thought that I had way... Okay, there's one. But that's not really a lot. We're gonna need... See, I'm gonna need 12 of these twigs. Is there any other better way of getting these? From grass, you have a 5%. I saw this and I'm like, oh yeah, we can... Well, it shows 80%. 60 and 30. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, guys, I'm gonna have to take the horse that I got on my way back, by the way, last time. I'm pretty sure you figured that out. And I'll need to go right up here into the desert and shear a bunch more dead bushes. I don't think there is a way of making dead bush. No, I need to shear this. And is there any other way? This is... Okay, hold on a second. So there's a dead bush here. 20, 10, and 5. Oh, what's a shrub? Oh, that's something else. Don't they look exactly the same? So there's a dead bush and a shrub. I don't know where shrubs are from. I thought that this was one type. But anyway, I'm gonna go right up there and get a bunch more. As many as I can find. I have shears on me, yes. And then I'll be back when we can run more through the sag mill. You cannot even jump one wall? Are you kidding me? There we go. I brought 31 home, and that is all the ones. I pretty much got all of them, I think, out of that desert. So if this doesn't do it for us, then I don't know what we're gonna do. But I was thinking that the other recipe is once you have cocoa beans, you can make it like this, which is renewable, right? If you use cocoa beans instead of this up here. But I have not found... I don't think I have cocoa beans. Yeah, I don't. I did not find a jungle yet. And I also googled up on the shrub that used to be in Minecraft 1.7 for like one snapshot. And it was speculated that they wanted that to be spawned in jungle biomes, but they scrapped it. You can't get it anymore besides using a cheat command to give it to yourself. So it's only dead bushes. I'm not really sure why we have shrubs in there then. And I said I needed 12. Okay, so I have enough, so that is good. Now let me just make sure I get the recipe right. So it's... Okay, so 12... And then 2 mushroom stews, and that should give it... I wonder if we get the bowl back. No, we don't. Okay, but it doesn't matter. We have our 2 brown dies that we can put over here. Who needs jungles? Yeah, I would love to have a jungle. And now I got 6 of these right there, and I'm gonna make 6 altogether because we're gonna need more in the future. Right there, and it should cook them up. And then the rest I have ready right there. I just need to put it in the middle, and we can make ourselves a slice and splice. But I'm just thinking here, I'm gonna need 3, 5 more of these, because in order to operate the slice and splice, we're also gonna need an iron axe and iron shears in it. And then, okay, so we're making a slice and splice to make this C-Logic controller. So I'm gonna need a zombie head. Do I have any zombie head? I have 2. Good. So that, and then it said 1 redstone. I don't know if I have any more solarium. Doesn't look like it, no. What was the other thing here? Is 2 silicon, 2 solarium. So I'm gonna make 2 more solarium, which is, I don't know why I put the gold in here. That's not where it goes. And 2 soul sand. Okay, so this is done. Let's make 2 more solarium. And there's our, I'm gonna leave the other ones in here for now. Let's go ahead and make our slice and splice. Yay! And we're gonna put that, let's put it over here for now. Oh yeah, capacitor, of course. I keep forgetting about those. That requires 4 gold nuggets, and then I can never remember if 1 redstone or 2 of those and 1 redstone. Okay, 2. I'm actually making more. I should have almost 2 stacks downstairs at the bedrock layer. In our automation, I put new shears in earlier. Okay, let's put that in here. Bam. And then up here, you guys see you need an axe and shears. I think you can go with lower version. Well, lower than iron shears is not possible, but okay. And the solarium is done. Very good. So let's go ahead and make the C-Logic controller. So it was like that. I think you can shift click into this. Yes. Okay, there we go. We're making our first head. And now let's go back to powered spawner. Alright, so I should have... Oh, we need another head. Man, I'm running out of... I really don't want to use the zombie head. Do I not have another head? No. Oh well, then we're just gonna have to use this for now. I'm gonna... Oh, this is a broken spawner, silverfish, which I got from the end portal. So we're gonna use that. Because we are going to need... How does this work again? Powered spawner empty. There is a way to changing these. I think that usage. Yes. We need a soul binder next. So we're going to have to make one of those. And I need bunch of heads. That's not good. I need a lot of heads here. Apparently an Enderman head, a creeper head, a skeleton head, and a zombie head. That is not something you can just easily... farm up, right? I'm gonna put these 2 in here real quick, just so I know where they are. No, this is where we wanted to go, right there. And we got our C-Logic controller. So it looks like I need to make a mob farm. Alright, our mob farm is done. I just killed 2 zombies, and now I went back here 24 blocks away from it. I am 135 blocks above the ground, in case you guys are not familiar with that. Mobs in Minecraft instantly despawn if there's no player within 128 blocks. So being up here, I should be well out of range of all the mobs. So if anything spawns down there, it should instantly despawn. And you guys can see we don't have anything on the minimap right now. And I'm at 26 or 27 blocks right here away from the mob farm, because you should be further than 24 blocks, but within 32 blocks. There's all kinds of numbers. If you want to know more, make sure you read up on the wiki. That tells you all the things there. But it's a pretty well-known skyblock mob farm right here. It's, I don't even know how wide I made this. I think, what is that, 26, 29 wide on the inside and 3 tall. And I tried to use minimum. This is enclosed right here, so when I walk back over here, there's less likely a chance of skeletons seeing me and shooting me, right? And now it's all about just being patient back here and waiting. And then I think once we get our first ender pearl from this farm, okay? I would like to make one of these vibrant crystals here. Now that we can get emeralds from the villager, and this thing right here needs an ender pearl, because then we can upgrade the sword here and make it empowered. So I can start using power and then possibly enchant it as well. Oh, there's a creeper right there. Beheading. There is no beheading enchant. Head. No, there doesn't seem to be any kind of beheading enchant from EnderIO. But I think that the sword, by default, has a higher chance of giving you head when you kill something. Nothing yet. But anyway, so I'm going to be busy here for a while, just AFKing and waiting for mobs to spawn and then killing them over and over. And hopefully we'll get some heads. And hopefully also, like I said, an ender pearl. Let's put the mob drops down here. Whoops. And yeah, I'll be back once we got all the things that we need. So I've been up at this mob farm, including building, probably for 2.5 hours now. And I finally got my first head. Okay, I did change the layout and so on, and I'll show you guys that once we get back up there. To get a lot quicker spawns, and it works fine. I get the spawns, but I just don't get any heads, or very little, right? So what we're gonna make here first is an enchanter, because I want to take a look at that from EnderIO. And I'm also making an anvil. And you guys know that, maybe I didn't even show you guys that yet, but it's right in here. From the End Fortress, where I found the Ender Portal, I got a bunch of different books, including Sharpness 3, and Soulbound. And then here it has Looting 2 and Looting 2. So I should be able to get away with, we're going to put this guy here and this guy there. But the enchanter is pretty cool. When you look at the recipes, you can make targeted enchanting books instead of just having to keep enchanting, right? And let's check here real quick. Looting. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's any of them. That's sharpness. And you guys see here, to get sharpness 4, it costs you a bunch of nether quartz and lapis. This is smite, bane of anthropods, knockback, fire aspect, looting, right here. I need skulls and lapis. So in order to get looting 3, I need 3 skulls and 9 lapis, it looks like. But I can just combine the 2 looting books I have for now, because I have the lapis, but again, I don't have the heads, right? Then we can also make silk touch, efficiency. So if you go through here, ooh, mending. Oh, but that costs an experience rod. Oh. I can make that. I think I'm gonna put mending on my sword. Right, that would make sense. Okay, so I need 2 solarium and 1 energetic alloy, and I think I have the energetic alloy, yes. Okay, let's go ahead and make 2 solarium again. In here. And then we'll also need to make a book and quill, and if I remember that right, do I not have any ink sacs? Okay. They're not in here. So I need a feather, ink sac, and a book. Okay, let's go ahead and grab ourselves an ink sac real quick. Alright, I got the ink sac. I think it is just like that. Okay, so there's our book and quill. And then I'll need these 2. Actually, I should just be able to put it in like that. No, I need to make the experience rod first. Which is actually quite easy to make, I'm surprised. Yes. And lapis. I should have, yes. I don't have a lot, but I have 15, so that's what we're gonna go with. Put that here, here, and there. So now we're getting a mending book. Very nice. Alright, so now if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to start combining some of these books. So this is gonna give me sharpness 4 and soulbound for 8 levels. Oh man, I'm running low. I'm gonna have to get more, which is fine. And then if I combine these 2, yeah, there's looting 3 and XP boost 3. I don't care about the other stuff. Alright, so now what it costs to combine these here. Alright, so I'm gonna have to get more XP, including combining then this book onto there, right? And I want to combine all of these first before I put it on the sword. That's gonna make the most sense. So, but let me leave this here. And I'll meet you back up on the mob farm and show you what the changes are that I made. So, before we had one row going across like this, and then I said, you know what, I'm just gonna extend the platform. And I did it like this so I can run up here, and if I look at them right there, they're all gonna come towards me. Or I can just come between them and kill them. And I'm getting pretty good spawns, like I said. The spawns aren't the problem. It's just the chance of getting these heads, which is crazy low, it seems. And anyways, but I'm gonna have to farm up some XP here first. You know what? I should have really brought the anvil up here so I can just do this on the go. I think I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna grab that anvil. I just killed 2 witches. I should really bring some soul vials up here with me so I can start capturing the different types of mobs. Okay, so now this one combines all of these, and then if I add this, it does add mending on the bottom. I'm a little bit worried about... Okay, it's gonna take the looting, the XP boost, the sharpness, soulbound, and mending. And I think you can have up to 5 enchants on an item, possibly only 4, but we'll see. Sorry, how much was this now? I just need 5. That's easy. That should just be one swoop. There are lots of mobs if you guys look on the mini-map. Alright, I just got a skeleton head as well, which is cool. And there it is. Now we got this book combined, and now what it's gonna cost to put on this sword. 26 levels, and it will give us looting, boost, sharpness, soulbound, and mending, which is awesome. Boy, everything is about to change. You guys see, this took me a long time to get these 26 levels. I think it was 26, right? Yes. Man, that took forever. And look at it. I got 4 ender pearls, enderman head, and a couple more heads. I think we have all the heads now that we need. What did we need it to make the... I cannot remember the name of it. It's the spinning machine. Come on, where is it? Right there. Soulbinder. So I need 1 zombie, 1 skelly, 1 creeper. Zombie, skelly, creeper, and the enderman head. Perfect. But, of course, first off, let's enchant this bad boy. And I have no idea how mending is going to work. I was also thinking that unbreaking would have not been bad. And now let's try this out. And see how many swings. Please don't sizzle. Okay. 1. It still takes 3 hits. With sharpness 4. So nothing changed there, but we got a head. I'm hoping that the looting will really make a difference, because I have a feeling that we're gonna need a lot more heads before too long. That makes no sense to me. Why is the sharpness not... Oh, half a heart away. Ah, that's a bummer. Ah, well. Yeah, that is weird. I don't understand. I thought this was gonna be at least a 2-hit now. Okay, cool. So we got the disenchanted, and you guys see the durability already went up. Can we see it? 1171. Let's see if we can get one more mob real quick. And I just want to see how far it goes up with that. Let's come up here. I like to stand up here because then I can see them clearly. There's one. There's a creeper. So still 1171, right? Yes. Let's see how much, because right now, of course, I'm not getting any XP because the XP is getting sucked up by the mending. Alright, so 1 creeper, 1190. So that is really good. It goes down 3 for swinging, and it goes up a lot more. So once this is full, it should stay full, which is nice. Alright, let's go down and go ahead and make our soul binder. Alright, I got a couple more levels, and I also then brought the anvil down here. But here's our soul binder. Yay. Okay, where are we gonna put this guy? Let's put it here for now. Eventually, we'll figure out if we want to clean this up or not. And of course, I need a capacitor. I keep forgetting about these damn things. There we go. 1 and 2. At least I'm starting to remember the recipe. Alright, let's put this guy in here. Bam. Okay, so now here we put a vial and the cage. Any cage you want. And I want to make the Enderman spawner first. I think that's the best one for us to go for, because then we can go to the end and we have all of this. And now here it says I need 8 levels. So you click on this and now it takes this. You get this grinding voice and noise. And this slowly turns. It's a really cool block, a really cool machine. I like it a lot. And this is gonna take quite some time until this is done. And what did we need this one for? Yes, for the spawner itself. Let's see what we're missing here. I need another Enderman head. And then 2 of these and 4 of that. Oh, any head. Okay, that's okay. Let's go ahead and start putting that together over here. I have another one of these. So there and there and there. Okay. Like this. I don't think I have any more. No. So I'm gonna need 4 of you. 4 of you and 4 obsidian, right? Is that the recipe? I can never remember. No, silicon. Which only has 3, so I'm gonna have to send some... let's just use clay. Because that's gonna give me the most. And you go in here. I should get probably... Yeah, I get right away a silicon. Oh, there's clay. I just need the silicon. Okay. And then we can put these into there to get that going. Alright, I'm gonna take this first villager. And we're gonna get ourselves some emeralds now. So let's just get as many as we can here. And we're just gonna keep this going. I'm just gonna get a bunch here real quick so we have a few. Alright, there we go. So we got 8 of them. And now let's give this a second and see if opened anything new that's interesting. Bread. Pumpkins for... Okay. Nothing special. You go back in the bottle. And get this out of here. And I think we're gonna need 2. And you go back in here. Still, you guys see I'm out of power. This is not making power fast enough. Yes, but these are done. Cool. I made these 2. And I think it's like this. Right there. 2 vibrant crystals. So now that you see how I made them, I'm probably gonna make one and upgrade my sword as well. Very soon. And here's our powered spawner. Very nice. So we got this guy out of the way. And now we just need to wait for this. And I think that we use that in the anvil. We combined it in the anvil with the spawner that's coming out of here. The renamed one. And then you make it. I think that's how I remember it. JEI does not show me. And it is done. Broken spawner Enderman. Combined with a powered spawner in an anvil. Okay, so I was right. Good. Let's see how much this is gonna cost me. 16 levels. Alright, back to grinding out 16 levels. So I ended up combining the powered spawner with the cage in the anvil, and it made this powered spawner Enderman, and I also already put in a capacitor right there. I have not set it up yet. I was thinking of possibly putting it up there and just letting them fall to their death. But the problem is that this powered spawner is probably gonna need a lot of power, right? So I took this solar panel from over there and put it here. So this is all the power we can make right now. I know that we made this, or I made this thing here between episodes, and we haven't even gotten to play with it yet. But I wanted to get the Ender Pearls out of the way first. So I decided we're gonna put it in the ground and play around with something else as well. But for that, we're gonna need the reservoir here. We're gonna need an endless water source. And it's quite inexpensive to make. Then we need to make a vat. And I'm gonna make a Killer Joe. Now this thing right here, the Franken Zombie, was easy to make, no problem at all. It just takes another one of these C-Logic controllers, and I went up to the mob farm and get a zombie in here. And it also cost 4 levels, and then it turned into this Franken Zombie. And that's the one here in the middle. So we got the Killer Joe as well. And check it out. I'm not going to forget about the capacitors. I don't know if this one needs one. I don't think it needs power, but I think this one does. And now let's go downstairs. I prepared a little room here. It's on purpose small. So right here, the stairs used to go down. So now I had to come over here to the left. And this is where I continue going down into the mine shaft. And over here, I made a little bit of just 5x5x4. a little room, and I hope there's no other pockets that they can spawn in. They can spawn here because it's too low. They're not going to be able to spawn here, so they should only be able to spawn here. I wanted it to be small because I don't know how far the range of the Killer Joe is, right? So let's go ahead and put the spawner here first. Oh boy. Wow. How did they instantly spawn? Okay. Alright, that's a little scary, but what I wanted to do here, this scared me a lot. I wanted to put a lever on here. And see, this one is always active with signal. Yeah, it's fine. Let's do that. So I can govern it from here, right? And now I should probably... I can kill these guys real quick. I just want to get rid of them. So I can work in peace down here. Oh, look at that with looting. 4 ender pearls from 1 enderman. Oh my god. Oh, by the way, guys, this was a funny thing. In order to get the XP to make that Franken zombie, the 4 levels, I needed to spend a lot of time up in the mud farm because I needed to fully heal the sword first before I get any XP. Okay, we can stop with the sound now. Hello? Thank you very much. Probably want to turn this down a bit here. Let's put it down to 30 because there's going to be tons of endermen here. So anyway, so I had to heal the sword all the way, right? And then I got enough levels finally. I only needed, but it took quite some time, a lot of killing, to get this hold. I can't believe we have 8 ender pearls. We can go to the end now. Well, maybe we don't need to, but we'll see here. So we're going to start with the vat down here first. We're going to put that right here. And yes, I figured you're going to need a capacitor. There you go. And then right here, we are going to put this thing here. All right. Oh, I forgot. I need to get 2 buckets of water real quick, but it's right up here, luckily. And then once you have 2 buckets in here, it will start filling itself. It makes an endless water source. That can also push out into adjacent, you guys see, bam. And now I can take out a bucket and it fills again. And it's not in here yet. So what do we have here? Dump tank into output tank? No. Void output tank. Oh, that's if there is something. I get it. Okay. But if you take the wrench here and right click this once, you guys see you get that arrow? Do I need to set this up? Oh, there we go. I had to set it to input and now it's filling with water. Because we need water and then up here, we need rotten flesh. There's a couple different recipes. And sugar. And now this does something here. And then very shortly, we should start getting nutrient distillation, I think. Let's see here. It's at 46%. I mean, it has full power, so that's doing good. It's doing something. And I'm just waiting for this here. 70, 80% now. And it's going to be done in a second. There we go. There we go. We got 375 millibuckets of nutrient distillation. Because, okay, that took 1 rotten flesh and 1 sugar, and I already took the next one. Excuse me, that's a really good ratio. So, and then I believe the Killer Joe, now which way do you place? Away from me? I can leave this open, they can't get out. Yeah, it looks like his head is over here. And I do think that this guy will attack me when it does have an interface. Nutrient tank, 1400 millibuckets required for activation. That is a lot. We have 750. So let's see here. Can I set this guy here to push? Yes. So we see here. Oh yeah, you even see him swimming in there. Okay. And now if I give this guy a sword. Check it out. He has the sword on the side. And he will attack mobs that are near it. Well, why don't we just turn this on and give this a spin now? Oh, wow. It's sucking this down fast. Holy shnikes. And that went to 40%. I still don't understand why the other one spawned instantly. Okay, this 97% now. So they should spawn any second. Well, he's doing work. Check that out. Now, stop here for a second. Take this sword. Okay, it looks like the mending does not work. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Ow! Ow! Okay, okay. I did say it. Alright, so how many ender pearls were that? We had 8. So that is 5 more ender pearls. And I think I got the head. I don't think it got the head. So we got our little thing here. It says out of power. Oh, it's probably night. Yes, it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and sleep real quick. And then we'll check it out again. But yeah, we got a little bit of a mob farm going here. Now, there is one more thing here. Vacuum. Yes. We can make a vacuum chest. Oh boy. So this is pulsating, I think. Do we have 8 more of these? Let's check real quick. Yes, I can make another one. And then in the middle is a diamond. And what's the rest here? Chest and 7 iron. Let's hook that up real quick. Because then I don't need to worry about picking up the items anymore. There's also an XP vacuum, but let's do one thing after another. Bam, and what do you cost? Experience rod pulsating, so another one of these. Well, let's do both of them. Let's see what happens. Diamond. And then this needs 2 solarium and an energetic alloy. I have to cook up the solarium real quick. I'm actually running low on soul sand. I'm gonna have to go get more, but let me cook this up real quick. Here we go with the XP vacuum, so we got both of them. And I think that you need to have pulls nearby XP orbs and pushes them into adjacent tanks' conduits. I want to see if it has an internal inventory. I don't think it does. Okay, so we might have to make one of these tanks real quick. I think it is 4 of these. Okay, I can't remember. Fluid tank, 4 and 1 quite clear glass. Okay, quite clear right there. And 4 more iron. So let's go ahead and use that. And I think this guy here has an internal inventory. I'm pretty sure the vacuum chest does. Let's come down here. How far is this guy? 41%. The lever is on. 42%. So that's gonna take a minute. A vacuum chest on top. Put this guy right there. And the tank right there. Okay. So I'm hoping that this will automatically push it into here. And this guy, like I said, has an internal. And it says range 6, show range. Okay, it looks like it's good. It can reach everything over there. Alright, so now we just need to wait. And I need to give this guy a sword again. I'm gonna give him this sword. I don't want him to use this one here because then otherwise I need to wait for repairing it again and getting range. But eventually, if this works out nicely, we might just give it some other enchanted sword with looting or something on it. And I'm gonna have to wait here until this is back at 100%. So I turned the lever off. And this guy, I'm gonna wait till... Yeah, this might be enough for these last 6%. So I hope everything ready. And by the way, I checked this out here. There is a range. And you guys see it's just 1 short. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks in front of it. So it's not a great range. And I don't think... Yeah, I cannot attack behind it. So we're gonna have to look into the mob attractor or obelisk attractor or something. Alright, so let's give this a shot and see what happens. I kind of want to... Sorry, I'm going to make myself a little bit more room here. So I want to step back so I don't suck up the XP. I hope that it will go into the vacuum first. Wait, is this guy already picking up things? Oh yeah, check it out. Alright, so here we go. There we go. It should be killing them. And I just want to see in front here. I like that they're not teleporting away. Why is it coming to me? No, 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 no. Okay. Maybe, can I cannot click on this. So, how do I tell this I do remember something from the past about these vacuums, that I need to give it XP one time. And the only way I can figure this out right now is to make an experience obelisk. So I'm reusing this tank that we used. And we're going to break that. And I made some fluid conduits. And we'll come down here and set this back up the way we had it, right there. And then we'll put this a smidgen away right there. And I'm going to say store all my XP. So I gave it all my levels now. And we're going to put one of these in here. And say, right now, extract, always active. And now you guys see this is now green. Okay, and then we're going to say insert here again. And extract always. So my levels are back here now. Why is it 10? It was 9 a minute ago. I'm not sure, but now you guys see this is green. And I don't even think that I actually need this pipe now. You can break these, by the way. They retain the XP they had. And we're going to place that on top. Yeah, it still has the 10 levels. So now we're at 44%. Let's see if this was enough. All right, it's almost ready. So now let's see what happens. It's there. It's going to kill them. And I'm all the way back here. I better not be sucking up this XP now. I just would like this to be, you know, no chance of overflowing or whatever. Okay, so the few went by it, but you can see the other ones are now going into the XP vacuum. If I go behind it, it might actually be faster. And I can't tell. I think it's a little bit higher than it was before. So yeah, that's cool. We got ourselves a little bit of a mob farm. I'm going to turn this off for now. How many more Ender Pearl? 3 more. Not too many, but this is enough to now open the end portal and whatnot. And that's it for today, guys. I know it's probably a little longer. I'm not sure how long it's going to be. I'm going to try to edit it down to be nice and fluid. But hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We got a lot of new blocks from EnderIO to play with. And next time, like I said, we're definitely going to up our power because this needs to change here. Yeah, we're empty because it's probably filling everything on the bottom again. And until next time, guys, take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.